For nearly half a century, one of the greatest mysteries in rock and roll history has remained locked away. Hidden behind closed doors, beyond the velvet ropes, there lies a secret inside Graceland that only a handful of people have ever seen. Why has Elvis Presley's upstairs sanctuary remained off limits to the public? And what exactly is being hidden there? Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll, wasn't just a music icon, he was a phenomenon. With his electrifying performances, soulful voice, and undeniable charisma, he changed music forever. Millions of fans have walked through Graceland, his beloved Memphis mansion, hoping to get a glimpse into the life of the man who defined an era. But there's one part of Graceland the public has never seen, one part that remains off limits to all but a select few, the mysterious upstairs. Behind those closed doors lie the rooms where Elvis lived his most intimate moments, where he laughed, where he dreamed, and where his life came to an abrupt and tragic end on August 16th, 1977. Why is it sealed off? What secrets does it hold? And why has no one, not even the most devoted fans, been allowed beyond that staircase? Tonight, we go beyond the velvet ropes, beyond the myth, and into the hidden world of Elvis Presley's final sanctuary. Graceland isn't just a mansion, it's a pilgrimage site. Every year, over 600,000 visitors walk through these doors, making it the second most visited home in America, right after the White House. Since opening to the public in 1982, it has given fans a chance to step directly into the world of Elvis Presley, to see what he saw, and to feel the magic of the place he called home. Every inch of Graceland tells a story. The legendary Jungle Room, with its deep green shag carpet and Polynesian-inspired decor, wasn't just a quirky design choice, it was Elvis's personal recording studio in his final years. The Trophy Building, lined wall-to-wall with gold and platinum records, showcases the sheer magnitude of his success. The Racquetball Building, where he would unwind with close friends, still holds the piano he played just hours before his passing. But there's one place even the most devoted fans can't go. The upstairs. Unlike the rest of Graceland, which has been carefully preserved and curated for public tours, the second floor remains completely off limits. A private, untouched time capsule. The way Elvis left it, the way he lived in it, and ultimately the place where his life came to an end. Few have seen what's beyond that staircase, and fewer still have spoken about it. But why? What is it about the upstairs of Graceland that makes it so sacred and so secret? Well, to understand that, we need to go back in time, to a place where Elvis, the global superstar, could finally be himself. Despite being one of the most famous men on the planet, Elvis Presley was, at his core, a deeply private person. The world saw the rhinestone jumpsuits, the electric performances, the larger-than-life stage presence. But beyond the bright lights, Elvis longed for something simpler. For Elvis, the upstairs of Graceland wasn't just another part of the house. It was his sanctuary. The one place where he could shed the weight of being the king and just be himself. Here, there were no flashing cameras, no screaming fans, no demands of fame, just peace. This was where he'd pace the halls in his silk pajamas, lost in thought. Where he'd stay up into the early hours of the morning, flipping through TV channels, fascinated by everything from late-night talk shows to spiritual documentaries. Where he'd pick up the phone and call his closest friends just to chat, knowing that, in this space, he didn't have to be Elvis Presley the icon, just Elvis, the man. To the outside world, Graceland was a palace, but to Elvis, the upstairs was something even more precious. It was home. The upstairs features Elvis's bedroom, his private office, a dressing area, and the now infamous bathroom, where he tragically passed away. When Graceland was turned into a museum, the Presley family made a decision. The upstairs would remain exactly as it was on the day Elvis died. Lisa Marie Presley once revealed that nothing has been touched. His bed is still made, his records are still stacked, and even his reading glasses remain on the nightstand. It's like Elvis just stepped out and might return at any moment. This decision wasn't just about privacy, it was about respect. Graceland is meant to celebrate Elvis's life, not focus on his tragic passing. By keeping the upstairs off limits, the Presley family ensured that visitors would remember Elvis for his music, his charisma, and his legacy, not his final moments. Very few people have ever been granted access to the upstairs of Graceland. Even the most diehard Elvis fans, the biggest celebrities, and those with deep pockets are turned away at the foot of the staircase. But there are whispers of a select few who have seen what lies beyond that forbidden door. One of those rare individuals, Academy Award-winning actor and self-proclaimed Elvis superfan, Nicolas Cage. Cage's fascination with Elvis went beyond the typical admiration. He didn't just love the music, he studied Elvis's mannerisms, his voice, even his movements, and in 2002, when he married Lisa Marie Presley, he was granted something no other fan could dream of: private access to the upstairs of Graceland. Then there's the strange case of Instagram influencer Chewy Thompson, who mysteriously posted a photo that seemed to hint at secret knowledge of Graceland's upper floors. Could it be that he too had a rare glimpse inside? Over the years, fans have spun wild theories about what might be hidden behind Graceland's locked doors. Some claim there are secret letters, personal notes that could reveal a side of Elvis the world never knew. Others insist that unreleased recordings sit untouched, music that could shake the industry even decades after his passing. And then there's the most infamous theory of them all. Yes, the idea that Elvis faked his death has been around since, well, the day he died. Sightings of an older Elvis have popped up everywhere, from a small Michigan coffee shop to an airport in Memphis. Some even claim he's been hiding out upstairs at Graceland all along. But while those theories may seem far-fetched, the real truth about the upstairs of Graceland is just as intriguing. Because while Elvis himself may be gone, his presence? That lingers. The upstairs of Graceland isn't just a space, it's a time capsule. A perfectly preserved moment from August 16th, 1977. While the rest of the mansion has been turned into a museum, the upper floors remain exactly as Elvis left them. His world untouched, his presence undisturbed. On the shelves, his favorite books are still stacked, worn dog-eared as if he had just set them down for a moment. His clothes, neatly arranged in the closet, hold the scent of cologne and the memories of the man who once wore them. And on his nightstand, a pair of reading glasses, frozen in time, waiting for their owner to return. This was his sanctuary, the place where he could truly be himself, away from the flashing cameras and screaming fans. It's where he played his beloved gospel records late into the night, where he wrote personal letters, where he wrestled with the pressures of fame and fortune. Even the simplest details tell a story. A television, still positioned at the perfect angle from his favorite chair. A handwritten note, resting beside a telephone that will never ring again. Time may have moved on, but up here, nothing has changed. Graceland's upstairs is more than a relic. It's a glimpse into the mind of a man who changed music forever. A space so intimate, so personal, that even today, it remains off limits to the world. So, will the world ever get to see what's behind those doors? Well, there's some hope. With Lisa Marie Presley's passing in 2023, control of Graceland has shifted to her daughter, Riley Keough. Some fans wonder if she will eventually open the upstairs to the public, but for now, the mystery remains. And maybe that's for the best. Maybe it's better that we don't see everything, that some parts of Elvis's world remain his alone. The secrecy keeps his legend alive, fueling the curiosity and wonder that have kept him an icon for generations. One thing is for sure, as long as Graceland stands, as long as fans gather at its gates, the legend of Elvis Presley and the mystery of his hidden upstairs sanctuary will never fade away. What do you think is hidden in the upstairs of Graceland? Should it ever be open to the public, or should it remain a private tribute to the king? Let us know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fascinating stories. Until next time, keep rockin'.